Hello, my name is Szymon and I am a C#.NET programmer with firm knowledge about language itself, related technologies, as well as languages often used as a natural extension of various .NET applications. I enjoy working independently and building unusual programming solutions. Additionally, I believe in transparency and availability of knowledge. I enjoy teaching others and I am constantly eager to learn myself, as you can see in my GitHub repositories, example articles and video tutorials on YouTube. I encourage you to check them out because I believe that the result of one's work should speak for itself. I am always inclined towards quality above everything else and I do not accept good enough. Therefore, the skills I possess can be easily verified by anyone through viewing my public content. I am able to single-handedly code blockchain and cryptocurrency from scratch in modern, object-oriented, strongly typed, and test-driven manner with wallet, peer-to-peer server, API, proof-of-work algorithm to support mining, dynamic block difficulty, transaction signer, real-time synchronization of data, and easy-to-use GUI. I specialize in automating unobvious tasks that require pulling data from web sources that don't provide any access points whatsoever. I can build highly asynchronous web, desktop, and mobile applications. I'm no stranger to both client-server and peer-to-peer architectures. I can implement full-stack apps in ASP.NET Core, utilizing all its technologies including MVC, Razor Pages, Blazor, and Web API. I can make use of HTTP REST APIs as well as WebSockets to implement versatile endpoints for the consuming clients. I can also consume such APIs without hesitation whenever it's needed. I can implement modern desktop apps in both Electron.NET and WPF. Moreover, I have no trouble implementing mobile apps in Xamarin and performing exhaustive unit tests. I am able to code ADO.NET Entity Framework, Link, modern async features, Selenium, both data annotations and fluent validation, user management systems with authentication and authorization, auto-mapped view models, mobile-first web apps, as well as many more. I can follow Gang of Four popular design patterns and solid design principles. I can understand and even implement from scratch advanced cryptography and visualize complicated things through easy-to-use graphical interface. I can work with various SQL databases including MS SQL, MySQL or MariaDB, Oracle, SQLite, and design optimal data flow for all of them. I can work with legacy technologies like classic ASP.NET including web forms, MVC, its web API, WCF, web services, and more. I am also able to build legacy desktop apps using Windows Forms. I always try to keep my knowledge up to date and utilize the newest language features in all of my projects. I can also work with other languages and technologies that are closely associated with C# language. I can easily supplement my web apps with raw JavaScript and jQuery. I can utilize Ajax techniques and customized Bootstrap solutions, among other things. If you're curious, I am also able to code in Java. I very briefly touched PHP, R, Node, JavaScript frameworks like Vue and Angular, and even Lua. I started learning about NoSQL databases like Mongo and Azure Cosmos, Unreal Engine, and implemented simple apps in OpenGL and DirectX. I have the ability of thinking outside the box. One example of such thinking would be my less-like way of implementing style sheets directly in Razor components or partial views and assembling them on the fly into a lightweight file. This approach allows to enjoy syntax highlighting, maintainability, and extending rules with everything .NET has to offer. Another example might be my implementation of books with dialog options and visualizing them as graphs of multiple choices. Third example might be my partial reimplementation of jQuery in C# to use along with Blazor as a dependency-injected service. Performing live bets on third-party website that doesn't provide any APIs could serve as yet another example. A final one could be my fully SPA identity-backed authorization system in Blazor. If we consider the legacy text, in the past I was able to force WCF to be compatible with Xamarin by manually generating the proxy class. I also understand that it is important to know your limitations and how to turn them into an advantage. Therefore, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't mention that I am visually impaired, which means that, for instance, I can't have a driving license. On the other hand, I have gone a long way to transform and personalize my workstation in order to maximize efficiency and utilize carefully selected resources. I have perfected my methods to the extent that during the course of my studies it allowed me to help my fellow students with topics they were struggling with, and not the other way around. Also, I don't have any corporate experience because I was mostly working on non-profit, my own or private projects. Despite that fact, it didn't slow me down during my time on the university, as you can see in my resume. I am able to write optimal, production-ready and self-explanatory code. As a person who believes that cooperation should be based on sincerity, I have nothing against coming forward with my cons while seeking my potential future contract. Other than that, whether there is a need to code a bot, a specialized automation tool, an entire blockchain, a social, web, mobile, desktop or multi-platform app, I am no stranger to the task. I am patient, flexible and very good at finding solutions to programming challenges on my own. Thank you for taking time and listening to my promotional video. If I got your attention, be sure to check out my actual public content. I'm looking forward to hear from you.